Hi everyone, welcome to this Unity Cloud Save tutorial. If you are considering implementing Cloud Save functionality into your game, Unity Cloud Save is a great option to explore. Let's take a look at some key advantages it offers. First and foremost, it's incredibly easy to implement in Unity since it's a service provided by Unity itself. Additionally, Unity Cloud Save has a free tier that allows generous usage without any cost. Alright, let's dive into it. To begin, you'll need a Unity ID. If you don't have one yet, creating a Unity ID is a simple process. Now, open your Unity game editor and sign in with your Unity ID if you haven't already. Then, navigate to Edit, Project Settings, Service. If you have an existing project, you can link it to your game. Alternatively, we'll create a new project for this tutorial. After logging into the UGS dashboard, you should be able to see the new project you just created. Great! With the initial setup complete, let's import the necessary packages. Open the Package Manager and toggle it to show all packages in the Unity registry. Look for the Cloud Save package and install it. The required authentication package will also be installed automatically. Now that we have everything set up, let's explore how to save and load data from the cloud. First, add a few required namespace at the top of your code. Next, initialize the service. For the purpose of this demonstration, we'll sign in as an anonymous user. Keep in mind that Unity provides various sign-in methods. If you're interested in learning more about Unity Authentication Service, let me know in the comments and I'll create a separate tutorial for that. Create a method called SaveData. In this example, we'll save an integer value of 3 for the level and a string value of good boy for the pet name. Put these values into a web dictionary and save it to the cloud using the svstudioart method. Moving on to loading data from the cloud, create a method called loadData. Inside this method, call the loadAsync method with the same keys we use for saving the data. Extract the values from the return dictionary. To test the implementation, we'll need some code in the update method. Pressing the S key will call the SaveData method, and pressing the L key will call the loadData method. Save the code and launch the game. When you press S, you will see that the game attempts to save the data. Now press L, and after a short delay, you'll see that the data is retrieved correctly. Yay! Now, go to the UGS dashboard, navigate to Live Ops, Cloud Save, Find Player. You'll find a player ID corresponding to the anonymous account created by the game. Click on it and go to the Cloud Save tab to verify that the data is indeed saved in the cloud. Please note that this is a simplified version of the implementation. It is essential to add proper error handling to catch exceptions, such as when the user fails to log in or when the request value doesn't exist in the cloud. It's also recommended to use constants for the keys. I've uploaded all the code to GitHub, and you can find the links in the description below. That's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like the video and consider subscribing for more tutorials in the future.